I launched myself from the top bunk.
45 seconds into getting this car, we hit the road, literally hit it.
Oh no, somebody fell off the bus. It's Chase! The most haunted bar in Scotland. And apparently I just start pissing in the corner. Blood streaming down his face.
I was still awake washing my piss-covered clothes. You piece of garbage.
London Bridge wasn't falling down. Chase Brown was falling down. To start, some background on how it even manifested. I was doom scrolling, got an ad from British Airways that said $400 round-trip tickets from Atlanta to London. Naturally, I think that's a scam. Lo and behold, actually they were doing a sale, so of course, I hit up the boys. And I say, let's make a tour of it. We immediately hit up our buddy in the UK, Tom, from the Uncensored podcast. Think any bands would play with us? Tom then immediately gets us on our new buddies in We Three Kings album release show on April 11th, 2026. And you know what? We booked 3 more shows like that. It was so easy. Somehow, before ever having a show in Atlanta, we had 4 booked in the UK. Do better, American venues. But thankfully, by the time we actually have to go to the airport, the TSA lines are chilled out, everything's good. Honestly though, thank you, Zach Kaufman of Intention.
Magic beer.
We land.
Solid flight.
That was a solid flight.
Miraculously on a flight with nothing wrong. It went great.
Yeah.
It landed no problem.
Smooth sailing.
So we did try to make sure we balanced the tour aspect of things with the tourism aspect of things. And we wanted to go see sights. We made sure we did that by drinking a lot.
Of course. One of the first things we did after we landed and
Straight to a pub.
Straight to a pub.
Straight
Straight to a pub.
Yep.
Drinking that first Guinness. Oh.
Yeah.
I felt alive. I felt rejuvenated.
Was the sky blue?
I looked at the sky and it was blue.
Yeah.
And dude, and I'm telling you,
thought.
whatever clouds were there, gone.
Gone.
They were not there anymore.
This is going to be the best ad for Guinness of all time.
Yeah. This is actually a great time to bring up how we got our gear over there. This is the trick. We didn't. So we bought brand new guitars, had them shipped to our British buddy Tom. We did send over our pedal board as a checked bag. We checked into our awesome pub hostel combo, Pub Love at the Rose and Crown in Southwark. First night, calm before the storm. We just hang out, we go party, and then we go back to our room. Might be a fun time to add. This is told to me secondhand. So in our room.
This motherfucker.
In our room.
Oh my god.
In our room.
I forgot about that.
We have 3 bunk beds of 3 bunks each. I end up on the top of 3 bunks with Tom on the very bottom of those, and I think we were using the middle bunk as a guitar bench. What I was told I did was apparently in the middle of the night on our first night, I launched myself from the top bunk, waking Tom up with a thud on the ground. I find myself wandering to the corner of the room, and apparently I just start pissing in the corner. I have no recollection of this.
I thought I heard it hitting a bottle at first, so I was like, I heard it hit the floor at first, and I thought, okay, found a bottle. It's like now going into a bottle.
In the morning, though, in the morning light, we found out I did not indeed have a bottle. That was just the sound of the laminate floor in the room, in the corner of the room. And we also found out it seeped down into Zach's bag. The London show. It's our first show in the UK. Venue is super cool. It's legendary. The Hope and Anchor in Islington. It's iconic. That being the first show, we had the sound check. It was our first time trying out these new guitars. The show went great. We played good. The stage was great. Sousa, the sound guy, was amazing. We had neon black HYPNOGATOR. So after the show, we got there by bus, so we're going back to our room by bus. Go through this wonderful 30-minute bus ride, reveling in the fact that we had an amazing show in London, until we get to our bus stop on London Bridge. Everybody gets off the bus safely. I turn around to hear some commotion. Oh no, somebody fell off the bus. And as the crowd clears, I realize, it's Chase! Yeah, Chase fell off the bus bad with his 40-pound pedal board in his hand.
And my guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was trying to get off. The pedal board got stuck between a seat and a little barrier wall. I go over the pedal board, roll my ankle, all that stuff.
Chase limped a further mile to our room. We didn't make him carry the pedal board anymore. I forgot. I think it was Owen took over on the pedal board duties. Day 2, Nottingham. Our schedule: wake up, pick up car at 12. It's only a 3-hour drive. Be at venue by 4. Should be easy, right? No. We leave our room early. We're supposed to pick up our 7-seat car at 12, and the options are they can give us a 5-seater now when there's 6 of us traveling, or we can wait until 2 when our 7-seat car arrives, delayed. So we say, oh, we can take the chance. We can wait the 2 hours. We find a pub, 8-minute walk away. We go there and we wait it out. Me and Chase go back to the Enterprise at about 1. 2 o'clock comes, and we have a tough decision to make. We take a 5-seat car now, or we wait indefinitely. It's 2 p.m. We've got a 3-hour drive. It's pretty simple. We gotta take the 5-seater car. This 5-seater car can't be driven by somebody that's under the age of 30. Chase has to sign up and drive the car.
Yeah, let me start by saying I've never driven on that side of the road before, and so about 45 seconds into getting this car, we hit the road and literally hit it. There was a curb, just like nailed this curb and took out the front passenger tire. I hit the curb, and at first moment I looked at it, like, oh, curbed it, and then we started.
You could hear the air leaving the tire from inside the car. So all the other boys had been waiting at this pub for 2.5 hours at this point. They see us arriving in the car. Dude, they are all cheering. They're so excited. And then I could see them all in unison notice the flat tire. And all their faces went... And then we're sitting there like, okay, what do we do now? We proceed to call a mobile tire service. This guy shows up. He changes our tire quicker than I've ever seen. Like that, he was quick. We get on the road again at 5 o'clock. Somehow, Chase gets his together and can drive on the left side. We showed up at that Nottingham show 15 minutes before we're supposed to play, as VAZON from Leeds is playing. We get set up in 15 minutes, we get sound checked, and then we play. And honestly, one of the most fun shows we played that and run. I think a lot of that had to do with all the trouble we went through getting there, and just the relief we felt to be in a cool venue with cool people.
That was my
Top
favorite
off
one.
the day's troubles. I broke a string on stage.
Yeah.
Had to change it real quick.
Yep.
And right after he broke his string and changed it, I bashed Owen in the face with my guitar. Blood streaming down his face. The Grove was awesome to us. We love that place.
Once it was all done, we got to chill out finally and watch Drone Queen. I'm wearing their shirt right
Yes.
They were
now. They killed it.
Yeah, so we go to our room. Chase just starts having the worst coughing fit of his life while I'm in bed with him. So... Then from the living room pull-out couch, I start hearing Zach cough his lungs out.
To be fair, though, if I may interject, I was still awake washing my piss-covered clothes. You piece of garbage!
We wake up in Nottingham. We get in the car. We get to Manchester. Manchester as a whole kind of went smoothly. Thank the Lord after the day we had just had.
Went right to a pub.
Yep, went immediately to the Peveril of the Peak. It's a very cool spot. Then we realized it's getting close to load-in time. We start walking to the venue in Manchester off the square, where we are playing with We Three Kings and Electric Black. 15-minute walk, whatever, we got this. But 10 minutes in, our merch/drum case, oh, the latches are gonna give out. It just opens. Oh, that was just a one-time happening? Nope, not at all. I have to pick it up over another curb, It opens again, shit flies everywhere. We put it back in.
So we get all that loaded in. We walk in off the square.
We get up Manchester, sound check, everyth's great. Awesome show, great show.
Sold out.
I mean,
show.
yeah, sold out show. As we were loading out, that f***ing drum/merch case opens and everything falls out. And the bassist of Electric Black walks by and goes, "You can't unload there, mate."
And
Manchester went amazing. We get to the room, but we've got a 4-hour drive to Edinburgh in the morning.
That's in Scotland.
We had a 4-hour drive to Edinburgh after Manchester, and Chase and I had been to Edinburgh. We know it's beautiful, but we didn't know how beautiful the drive into Edinburgh is. Oh my god. We went ahead and dropped off our rental car. We walked to the nearest pub, which was the World's End. After World's End, we lug all our stuff to our room a mile away. We chill. And honestly, this is the coolest room we've had the whole time. It's huge. It's in the middle of everything. We lug all our gear from the room back to where that original pub we stopped at was, because the venue is right next to it. It's the Banshee Labyrinth. This place is absolutely incredible. Incredible venue. We got there a little bit early, but SJ showed us around. We got the full-on tour. It's literally a labyrinth. It's also, fun fact, the most haunted bar in Scotland. Chase had a ghost encounter.
I walked into one of the rooms and the light went off. And I mean, it's like, nope. Turned around and walked out.
We had a great show with Lovestruck. It was their first show. They were incredible. Good on them. And Not Now Norman. Not Now Norman headlined. The show went incredible. Also, fun fact, it was the 1-year anniversary of our first show with this project. So that was an incredible way to spend that anniversary. We all felt a massive amount of pressure leave our shoulders after that. It was like, the shows are done. Like, oh my god, now we're just idiots on vacation.
Yeah.
So after that show, we went crazy. We went to the pub. We went drinking. We hung out.
Alpine Coaster.
Yep, we went to the Alpine Coaster, Edinburgh Castle. We spent a day in Edinburgh just getting to enjoy ourselves. And then the next morning, we had to wake up stupid early again to get a train. We took the train back to London, and then we got a whole day to spend in London. We got to go experience Camden, which for a bunch of musicians, you gotta do that. We went to World's End in Camden, Devonshire Arms, Dublin Castle, you gotta do that. In Camden, there's the famous Camden Lock Bridge. We brought a film camera, limited exposures. We knew we were cutting it close. We didn't know we were on our last one when we were stood there posing with the famous Camden Lock Bridge. When 2 random women showed up and photobombed us, and we all get distracted, and Sam takes the picture. And oh my god, if it's not a glorious picture, I love it. After a night of drinking in Camden, we went back to our pub, Hostel Mix, and they let us get 3 shots of tequila each.
Yes.
Next day, we wake up, we leave, we take the tube back, and we fly home. I don't know what else to say about that last day. We just fly home. We survived a tire popping, strep throat, the streets of Nottingham at 1 a.m., double-decker buses. We survived London Bridge. London Bridge wasn't falling down. Chase Brown was falling down. Somehow, we made it back. We're sad we're not still there, and we can't wait to fix that. See you next year. Hey!